Are you tired of looking in the mirror and feeling useless because you don't look good? Or of being afraid of what people will say about you? The way you take care of your appearance speaks volumes, and speak loudly. She says if you respect yourself. And the truth is that most guys walk around blanked out, with his hair all crooked, his beard hanging, his skin oily, his clothes all wrong, wanting respect, but without appearing respectable, wanting to attract attention, but without any care for details. And the worst? Many don't even realize it. They think appearance is vanity, that grooming is freshness, that taking care of yourself is a waste of time. But then they complain that no one looks, no one calls, no one trusts. Meanwhile, there are guys who arrive in the room and, without saying a word, command respect. Straightened hair, clean face, striking perfume, strong presence. This guy wasn't born like this. He built himself, and that's what you're going to do here. This video is a complete step-by-step guide to transforming your look, from head to toe. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about revealing the best of who you already are. You will learn how to take care of your hair the right way, how to keep your skin clean and healthy, how to make your beard stylish or get rid of it the right way, how to smell like a confident man, how to keep your hands, feet, and even your teeth looking like you know how to take care of yourself. It's complete grooming. It's real transformation. So if you're tired of feeling erased, of being invisible, of living like just another one, if you're ready to take your image, your self-esteem, and your confidence to the next level, subscribe to the channel now, activate the bell, and come with me. Because this journey of evolution begins now, and she begins for you. Cut and style. Keeping a haircut up to date is one of the most important steps to having a well-groomed and well-groomed appearance. Even if you opt for a more laid-back or more classic look, regular maintenance makes all the difference. The ideal cutting frequency varies from person to person, but in general, cutting your hair every 4 to 6 weeks helps maintain its shape, eliminate split ends, and prevent the cut from losing definition. In addition to frequency, the choice of cut must take into account the shape of your face. For example, those with a round face can opt for cuts that elongate the facial silhouette, with shorter sides and volume at the top. Square faces go well with more striking styles, while oval faces accept practically any type of cut. Talking to a qualified professional who understands visagism can help you find the style that most enhances your features, in addition to taking into account your routine and desired level of practicality. Shampoo and wash. Care washing your hair correctly goes beyond a simple shower step. It is an essential part of your care routine. One of the most common mistakes is using any shampoo without considering your hair type. Oily hair, for example, benefits from shampoos with astringent action, which help control sebum production without damaging the scalp. Dry or curly hair requires more moisturizing formulas, with ingredients such as natural oils and panthenol. Another important point is the water temperature. Avoid washing with very hot water, as this can cause dryness, scalp irritation, and even hair loss. Choose warm or cold water to preserve the health of your hair. When washing, the focus of the shampoo should be on the scalp, where dirt and oil accumulate. As for the conditioner, it should be applied to the lengths and ends, never to the roots. This helps maintain the natural balance of the hair and avoid a heavy or oily appearance. Styling. Finishing your hair with style doesn't have to be complicated, and with the right products, you can transform your look in just a few minutes. Hair ointments are a great option for those looking for a more natural finish, with light hold and controlled shine. Waxes offer stronger hold, ideal for more structured hairstyles or for those who spend all day outside and need their hair to stay in place. There are also liquid or spray finishers, great for controlling frizz, adding shine, and protecting strands from the heat of a dryer or straightener. The golden tip here is to use little product. An amount the size of a small coin is enough for most styles. Spread it well between your hands before applying and gradually shape it, always evenly. And remember, less is more. Testing different products until you find the ideal one for your hair type. Texture and length is the way to have a beautiful, practical, and authentic look. Cleaning. Taking care of your facial skin undoubtedly begins with good cleansing, but that doesn't mean using the same soap you use on your body. Facial skin is more sensitive and requires specific products. Facial soaps are formulated to remove impurities, oil, and pollution residues without damaging or drying. Choosing the ideal product depends on your skin type. Those with oily skin, for example, should look for products with astringent action and shine control. Dry or sensitive skin benefits from mild soaps, with moisturizing ingredients such as aloe vera or oatmeal. Cleansing should be done at least twice a day. In the morning, to remove excess oil produced overnight, and at night, to remove dirt accumulated throughout the day. It is the first essential step towards an effective skincare routine that prepares the skin to better absorb the next care. Exfoliation. Exfoliation is a complementary step that brings many benefits, but should be done in moderation. When you exfoliate, you remove dead cells from the skin's surface, unclog pores, and stimulate cell renewal, leaving your face looking cleaner, more uniform, and more vibrant. However, excess can cause the opposite effect: irritation, sensitivity, and even increased oiliness as a skin defense response. The ideal frequency is usually 1 to 2 times a week, depending on your skin type and the product used. Choose exfoliants with soft granules and formulas that also have a moisturizing or soothing action. And most importantly, always after exfoliation, apply a moisturizer to protect the skin and maintain its natural barrier. Hydration. Many people think that only dry skin needs hydration, but this is a myth. All skin, including oily, benefits from a good moisturizer. Moisturizing helps keep the skin balanced, strengthens the protective barrier, and prevents signs of premature aging. The key is choosing the right product for you. Oily skin requires moisturizers with a light texture, gel or oil-free, while dry skin does better with denser, more nourishing creams. Application should be done after cleansing and, ideally, twice a day. Well-hydrated skin looks healthier, more vibrant and firmer, as well as responding better to other products and exposure to the sun. Sunscreen. This is, without a doubt, one of the most important precautions that makes the most difference in the long term. Sunscreen is essential to protect the skin against damage caused by UV rays, which accelerate aging, cause blemishes, and increase the risk of skin cancer. Daily use is essential, even on cloudy days or indoors with artificial light. The general recommendation is to use a sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher, reapplying every 3 hours if exposed directly to the sun. There are several options on the market, including specific formulas for oily skin with a dry touch and matte effect, which do not leave the face shiny. Application should be the last step in your skincare routine and can also serve as a great base for makeup or other products. With beard. If you choose to keep your beard, it is important to understand that it needs as much care as your hair or facial skin. A well-groomed beard conveys an air of whimsy and style, while a poorly groomed beard can compromise even the best-groomed look. The first step is to modeling. Choosing a shape that suits your face and enhances your features is essential. Longer faces may look better with fuller beards on the sides, while rounded faces benefit from straighter, cleaner lines. To keep the contour up to date, the ideal is to trim every 3 to 7 days, depending on the growth rate. Use a height-adjustable machine and finish the details with a razor or blade to keep the look clean. In addition to modeling comes the hydration. Beard hairs tend to be thicker and drier, which can cause itchiness and a rough appearance. Beard oils, balms, and even specific conditioners help keep hair soft, shiny, and aligned, as well as hydrating the skin underneath, which is often forgotten. Finally, the brushing daily use with your own brush helps to better distribute natural oils, untangle hair, and direct growth, preventing your beard from looking messy. This simple care, when done frequently, greatly elevates the look. No beard. For those who prefer a smooth face, the clean shave. It needs to be done with attention and technique to avoid irritation, cuts, and ingrown hairs. The ideal is to prepare the skin beforehand with warm water. This helps to open the pores and soften the hair. Using a good shaving cream or gel is essential to create a layer of protection between the blade and the skin, ensuring more comfort and less friction. The choice of blade also makes a difference. The sharper and newer it is, the less chance of irritation. Always shave in the direction of hair growth, and if you need to shave again, reapply the cream or gel to avoid hurting the skin. After shaving, the aftershave care. This is where a lot of people fail, but this step is essential. Use alcohol-free aftershave products. Formulas with aloe vera, chamomile, or hyaluronic acid help to soothe, hydrate, and regenerate the skin. This prevents that annoying redness and gives your face a clean, healthy finish. Shaving is a demanding process for the skin, so aftercare makes all the difference, especially if it is done frequently. Brushing, flossing, and mouthwash. Oral health is one of the pillars of a good appearance and, above all, of good social coexistence. Brushing your teeth goes far beyond the simple act of removing food debris. It is a practice that helps prevent cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. Brushing should be done at least 3 times a day. After breakfast, after lunch, and before bed. Choose a brush with soft bristles which cleans without damaging the gums, and a toothpaste with fluoride to strengthen tooth enamel. The ideal brushing time is around 2 minutes, and the movement should be gentle, covering all surfaces of the teeth, including the back. The dental floss. It's an often neglected habit, but it's absolutely essential. It reaches areas that a brush cannot clean, removing residue between teeth and preventing the formation of plaque and tartar. The ideal is to use once a day, preferably before bed. And to close with a flourish, the mouthwash comes in as a reinforcement. Choose an alcohol-free antiseptic to avoid drying out your mouth. It helps eliminate bacteria, freshen your breath, and maintain a prolonged feeling of cleanliness. Use after brushing and flossing, without exaggeration. Twice a day is enough. Breath care and teeth appearance. Maintaining pleasant breath is a combination of efficient oral hygiene and attention to other everyday factors. One of the main causes of bad breath is tongue coating, that whitish layer that forms on the tongue. To combat this, use a tongue cleaner or the back of a toothbrush to clean your tongue every day, especially in the morning. Furthermore, hydration directly influences breath. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps keep your mouth moist and eliminate bacteria. Highly seasoned foods, coffee, and cigarettes can also contribute to bad smells, so it's worth taking extra care in these cases. When we talk about appearance of teeth, small attitudes make a lot of difference. Avoiding staining foods such as red wine and dark sodas, and having regular dental cleanings are great ways to keep your teeth whiter and healthier. If you are looking for an even brighter smile, it is worth talking to a professional about at-home or in-office whitening, always with safe guidance. A beautiful smile conveys confidence, friendliness, and personal care. And more than just aesthetics, keeping your oral health up to date is a matter of well-being and self-esteem. Daily bath with soap, suitable for skin type. Showering every day seems basic, but the way you do it directly influences the health of your skin and even your general well-being. More than a matter of hygiene, bathing is a moment of self-care. The type of soap you use can make a big difference, especially if you have dry, sensitive, or oily skin. Common soaps tend to strip the skin of its natural oils, which can cause dryness, itching, and even irritation. Therefore, it is worth investing in soaps with a neutral pH or specific for your skin type. Dry skin benefits from moisturizing formulas with vegetable oils or shea butter. Oily skin requires lighter soaps with antiseptic action or ingredients such as green tea, activated charcoal, or clay. Avoid very hot and long baths, as hot water dries out the skin and removes its natural protection. Prefer warm water and, whenever possible, finish with a jet of cold water to activate circulation and give that invigorating sensation. Basic body hydration. After a shower, the skin tends to quickly lose its natural moisture, and that's where body hydration comes in. Many people skip this step, but a moisturizer applied right after a shower while the skin is still damp helps retain moisture and keeps the skin softer, firmer, and healthier. Hydration does not need to be heavy or time-consuming. Nowadays, there are options for fast-absorbing body moisturizers with a dry touch, ideal for those who have a hectic routine or don't like the sticky sensation. The tip is to apply it to areas that tend to dry out more, such as elbows, knees, and shins, but without leaving the rest of the body aside. Moisturizing regularly also helps prevent post-shave irritation, itching, flaking, and even premature skin aging. Effective deodorant and well-dosed perfume. Controlling sweat and body odor is essential, especially on hot days or in the rush of everyday life. A good deodorant is one that adapts to your body, does not irritate the skin, and provides protection throughout the day. If you sweat a lot, it's worth looking for deodorants with more intense antiperspirant action or even specific clinical formulas for excessive sweating. The ideal is to apply on completely dry skin right after showering and reapply if necessary throughout the day, especially on hotter days or if you practice physical activity. It is clear the perfume. A good perfume leaves a mark and elevates your personal style, but it must be used with balance. The secret is to choose a fragrance that matches your personality and apply it to strategic points: wrists, neck, and behind the ears. Less is more. 1 or 2 sprays are enough. Perfume is not to dominate the environment, but to be noticed up close. If he is screaming, it is a sign that he has gone too far. Cut and clean nails. Regularly hands say a lot about our hygiene and personal care. Even if you have a more casual style, well-cut and clean nails make a huge difference in your presentation, especially in social and professional situations. The ideal is to keep your nails trimmed weekly or whenever you notice that they are starting to grow too much. Furthermore, cleaning your nails regularly prevents the accumulation of dirt and bacteria, which not only compromise your appearance but also your health. Use appropriate cutters or scissors and sandpaper to finish them and prevent them from chipping or having rough edges. And yes, that goes for your toenails too. A clean and well-groomed look is a sign of attention to detail and conveys an image of responsibility and self-esteem. Prevent dry cuticles and maintain presentable hands. Cuticles have an important function, protecting the base of the nail against infections. Therefore, instead of removing them completely, it is best to push them gently and moisturize them frequently to keep the area healthy and beautiful. Dry, peeling, or bruised cuticles leave a sloppy appearance and are more prone to inflammation. A good hand moisturizer or a specific cuticle oil applied daily makes all the difference. In addition to nails, hands as a whole deserve attention. Constant washing, messing with cleaning products, or exposure to the sun can leave the skin on your hands rough and aged over time. Using a good moisturizing hand cream, with sun protection if possible, keeps your skin soft, smooth to the touch, and healthy looking. Well-groomed hands don't have to be delicate. They need to be clean, hydrated, and presentable. And this applies both to everyday life and to situations in which a handshake or gesture speaks louder than words. Hygiene and nail-cutting feet are often left out of the self-care routine, but they deserve as much attention as any other part of the body, especially because they support our weight all day and spend much of their time enclosed in shoes. Maintain a good foot hygiene. It is essential to avoid odors, mycoses, and even more serious skin problems. The ideal is to wash them well during the shower with soap and attention between your fingers, where the accumulation of moisture can encourage fungus. Drying your feet well afterwards, especially between the toes, is a simple but fundamental step. As for the nails, the cut must be straight and carefully so as not to leave ingrown corners. Using sandpaper or pliers can help prevent edges that scratch or snag on socks. And just like hands, clean, well-manicured toenails show attention to detail and convey an image of solid personal hygiene. Preventing odors and calluses. Foot odor is common, but almost always preventable with some basic care. In addition to hygiene, it is important to let your shoes air out after use and alternate between pairs so that they do not become damp inside. Wearing cotton socks helps absorb sweat and reduce the buildup of odor-causing bacteria. There are also talcum powders and antiseptic sprays suitable for the feet, which help keep the area dry and protected, especially on hotter days or for those who sweat a lot. In the case of calluses, the ideal is to prevent this by wearing comfortable, well-fitting shoes. Tight or poor quality shoes create constant friction, which ends up forming calluses in hardened areas. Lightly sanding your feet after showering, when the skin is softer, helps remove excess dead skin. And for those who want an extra touch of care, applying a specific moisturizing cream for your feet before bed helps keep your skin smooth and prevents the dryness that causes cracked heels. After going through each part of the care routine, it becomes clear how small daily actions make a big difference in your image, your self-esteem, and even in the way the world perceives you. Think about the before and after. The difference between someone who just gets by on a daily basis and someone who takes care of their appearance with attention and constancy. The impact is real, both in your confidence and in the opportunities that arise. Think about the before and after. The difference between someone who just gets by on a daily basis and someone who takes care of their appearance with attention and constancy. The impact is real, both in your confidence and in the opportunities that arise. Grooming is not vanity, and conscious self-care, it's respect for yourself. Showing that you care about your appearance is also a way of showing that you care about what you do, how you communicate, and how you present yourself. So let's take this seriously. Start small, but start. Take care of yourself and stand out. In the mirror, at work, in relationships, in everything. If this content made sense to you, it's not just theory. Subscribe to the channel or follow the profile. Activate notifications and follow the next content. There's much more coming to raise your level. Your best version starts with the care you take with it. Take care of yourself and let the world notice.